My name is Sophia, but everybody calls me Soph. And today I would like to share with you a fable from my kitchen table. Fables are stories that help us learn something new or to see the world from another person's point of view. The fable I would like to share with you today is called The Hare and the Tortoise. And it's all about a hare called Harriet and a tortoise called Tim. Harriet the hare was a super speedy, swift, sprinting, furiously fast creature. She had long ears and brown fur and a little bushy cotton tail. Harriet the hare was very, very hard working, but she could also be a little bit boastful. She was often so busy rushing about from place to place that she forgot to think about other people's feelings. But if you need something done in a jiffy, Harriet's the kind of hare you want to meet. Perhaps you already know someone a little bit like Harriet. Tim the tortoise, on the other hand, liked to take things slow and steady. He didn't see the point in making a fuss or being in a rush. He had a little green head and a hard shell and scaly feet to take him from place to place at his own steady pace. Tim the tortoise was a very good thinker and he was very, very kind, but he could sometimes be a little bit idle. He often spent so much time thinking about things that he forgot to get around to doing them. But if you're in need of a relaxing afternoon or a comfortable napping spot, Tim is the tortoise for you. Perhaps you already know someone a little bit like Tim. Tim the tortoise and Harriet the hare were very different creatures, but they both lived in the same forest. They both walked across the same forest floor. They both looked up at the same blue skies. And when it rained, they both sheltered under the same green trees. And Tim the tortoise and Harriet the hare both loved cake and tea. Tim the tortoise would often see Harriet the hare dash past. When he did, he would shout, "What's the hurry, Bunny? Why can't you be more like me?" Taking it easy under the trees, why can't you be more like me? Nowhere to go, I'm taking it slow, why can't you be more like me? I'm thinking in the sun, life should be more fun. Surely you'll agree, you should be a bit more like me. Taking it easy under the trees, why can't you be more like me? Nowhere to go, I'm taking it slow, I'm a tortoise in the know. I like to think things through, you like to get things done. Sit back and enjoy the view, there's just no need to run. Though we both like cake and tea, I think that you'll agree that things would be much better if you were more like me. But Harriet the hare would dash past, shouting, "Up you get, lazy bones! Why can't you be more like me?" Dashing about with pink to see, why can't you be more like me? Places to go, more things to know, why can't you be more like me? Living life can't all be fun. If I don't run, I might get it all done. Surely you'll agree, you should be a bit more like me. Dashing about with people to see, why can't you be more like me? Places to go, more things to know, I'm a hare who's star of the show. You like to think things through, I like to get things done. I can't enjoy the view, 'cause now I've got to run. Though we both like cake and tea, I think that you'll agree that things would be much better if you were just a little bit more like me. Harriet the Hare and Tim the Tortoise were always bickering with each other about the best way to be. Why can't you hurry up and get things done? Well, why can't you slow down and think things through? Harriet and Tim decided there was only one way to settle their argument. A race. Across the forest floor, over the river, 3 times around the biggest oak tree and back in time for cake and tea. Harriet was boastful. I'm the fastest animal in the forest. By the time you get back to the finish line, I'll have finished all the cake and tea. I'll beat you for sure. Harriet dashed off to prepare for the race. As she did, she shouted behind her, "Snoozers are losers." Tim the Tortoise, on the other hand, decided to sit down and look at a map of the forest. As he thought about his tactics, he said out loud, "Slow and steady wins the race." The next morning, Harriet and Tim met at the starting line. A local blackbird agreed to blow the whistle. 3, 2, 1, beep! And they're off. Harriet sprinted off as fast as she could, and Tim started at his usual stately pace. Harriet the Hare was in the lead, of course, but as she ran across the forest floor, she simply couldn't resist stopping to sweep the leaves from the path. Tim the Tortoise is so slow. I'll have plenty of time to run some errands and I'll still win. All the while, Tim the Tortoise continued at his usual stately pace. Slow and steady wins the race. Next, Harriet the Hare came to the river. But she simply couldn't resist stopping to preen her ears in her reflection in the water. Tim the Tortoise is so slow. I'll have plenty of time to style my fur and I'll still win. All the while, Tim the Tortoise continued towards the river at his usual stately pace. Slow and steady wins the race. Next, Harriet came to the biggest oak tree in the forest. But she couldn't resist boasting to the blackbirds up in the trees. Tim the Tortoise is so slow. I'm the fastest animal in the forest. I'm looking forward to having all that tea and cake to myself. I'll beat him for sure. The blackbirds weren't very impressed at Harriet's boasting, but Harriet didn't have time for that. She made her way around the biggest oak tree as fast as she could. 1, 2, 3. Harriet ran around the biggest oak tree so fast that she started to feel a little bit dizzy. Oh, Tim the Tortoise is so slow. I'll still beat him. I just need to remember the way back. Blackbirds, can you help me? But the blackbirds were still cross with Harriet for boasting, so they pretended not to hear her. Never mind, I'll still find my way back. Now, which way is it? Oh, I wish I had a map. All the while, Tim the Tortoise continued at his usual steady pace. 3 times around the biggest oak tree, not too fast so he didn't get dizzy. And then he started to make his way back to the finish line. Harriet the Hare was still lost as Tim the Tortoise slowly made his way back. She sprinted as fast as she could, just in time to see Tim the Tortoise cross the finish line before her. Yes,
I am the winner. I'm the fastest animal in the forest. I am the winner. Bring me my dinner.
But when Tim the Tortoise turned around, Harriet was crying.
Oh no! I was so boastful. I didn't think anything would go wrong. Perhaps if I'd have stopped to think things through, I might have won.
Oh no, said Tim the Tortoise. I was so busy boasting about being the winner, I forgot to think things through. Harriet, I'm sorry for boasting. I think you and I are actually quite similar. We both live in the same forest. We both look up at the same blue skies. When it rains, we both shelter under the same trees. And we both love cake and tea. Would you like to share? Winning's no fun if you're all on your own. And from that day on, Harriet the Hare and Tim the Tortoise were the best of friends. Harriet the Hare still rushed about a lot, but she wasn't quite so boastful. And every now and then she stopped to think things through. And Tim the Tortoise learned that sometimes it's a good idea to stop thinking about things and start doing them. And between them, they were a lot happier and they got an awful lot more done. Working together, part of the crew, I can learn a lot from you. Helping each other in all that we do, I can learn a lot from you. Together in the sun, life is much more fun. Now we both agree, we're friends forever, you and me. Working together, part of the crew, I can learn a lot from you. And things are much, much